Tell you what, the thing I like about this time of the year is that you get out in the garden and you start getting beautiful ideas about changing this or renovating that. And one of the things that we look at closely are lawns.
Of course.
These days, a lot of the pain and time has been sort of eased away from the home garden because of instant turf.
Yes.
And there's so many different brands of instant turf.
How long has it been around for?
Oh, look, a long while. But I suppose to the home gardener, 20 years, 25 years,
Yep.
I suppose. Or it always used to be seed, as a garden centre. My dad used to sell tons of seed and mums would. It was quite amazing. But no, that all changed. Probably might even be 30 years ago. Anyway, we'll find out because Tracey Daniel joins us now from the turf farm. Tracey, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Michael and Mark and listeners.
Thank you, Tracey. Hey, Tracey, how long for the domestic market have we been sort of using instant turf for our lawns?
Yeah, well, you're probably right. It's probably around 30 years. It's probably really grown, say, 15 to 17 years ago. It escalated in sales hugely.
Now, most of us have got a few square metres of instant or lawn. How many hectares do you grow down in the Mallee? How many acres have you got?
Yeah, we've got about 40 hectares in at the moment.
So you sow that
lot.
from seed, or how do you sort of initiate the growth?
Yeah, well, see, all of your modern varieties of instant lawn are sterile, so you don't grow them from seed anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And so what we do is just plant all the stallons. We have a machine that does that, plant all the stallons, and it grows from the stallons.
Just the little nodey things on the grass.
Yeah, that's right. Just a little node on the grass. You only need one or two of them in the ground, and it'll take off.
Now you're down at Pinaroo?
Yes, we are. Our farm's located at Pinaroo.
Now, is that a part of a bigger farm, or is it just solely for turf?
Yeah, we do have a bigger farm. We do grains as well. So, we've been farmers probably for 5 generations, so it's a bit of heritage down here.
How long have you been doing the grass for, Tracey?
About 15 years.
15 years, yeah.
Now, is it something, are there specific ingredients like good soil, sunshine, good water to even think about having a turf farm?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, turf is like us. We need food, water, and a good place to live, essentially. So, yes, all those factors come into play.
And I suppose the $64 million question is what sort of turf would be best suited for my particular usage in the suburbs? I mean, how do you define that? How do you tell people that you should go down this track or that track?
Well, absolutely. Like, we will consultate anyone who calls up. We'll consultate them and ask them the questions, such as, where you live, very important. Do you have shade in your yard? What sort of look and feel are you looking for? What's the purpose of the lawn? Is it for sport, beautifying, relaxing on? What sort of water do you have available to yourself? And what sort of maintenance level do you want? And then we can eliminate certain varieties that may not fit that criteria and offer you what actually will thrive in your yard.
So, Tracey, they're the questions you'd ask. What sorts of questions do you find your customers are asking?
Generally these days, people want something pretty low maintenance. They don't want to spend too long in the garden chasing their lawn. And they want something that's going to look really nice so when their friends come over, they can entertain on it and their kids can go out and run around in the backyard and dogs can run around the backyard. So they're probably looking for something pretty hardy, but something that looks really nice.
So for people looking to have a lawn, now, I mean, years ago, as I was saying earlier, we just naturally think of seed, but what's the percentage now of seeded lawns and of roll-out lawns in the marketplace?
Yeah, I wouldn't have your exact statistics on that, but I would say, majority of it is instant lawn because the success rate for that is a lot higher. Seeded lawn has a lot of potential fallbacks to it, and particularly, if it's seeded, it can easily spread right into your yard and neighbour's yard next door.
Okay. Tracey, are you happy just to take a couple of callers?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Well, Kathy's on the line. Hi, Kathy.
Hi.
You'd like to ask Tracey a question?
Yes, I would.
Go for
it. Tracey, my problem is birds.
Okay, yes.
Please give me something that I could go and buy, to stop them, because they're just eating my lawn to pieces. I have put several different things on the lawn. It lasts for a day, and then again the next day they're back again. So I treat it again, and I have the same thing. And of course I'm getting more deadline at lawn instead of green.
Absolutely. So normally when you get a lot of birds on your lawn, it does mean there's some sort of bug in your lawn that they're chasing. Yes. What sort of things have you treated your lawn with?
Would it be rich grow?
Okay.
Yeah. It's only that particular thing I've been buying and putting on there by the tub full.
Well, what we would normally do is probably get you to send a photo in of the bug so we can identify it. But there is a fairly generic spray out there. Bug Guard is something that's a generic spray for most bugs. And you normally need, or Grub Guard, sorry, and you normally need to have a few applications a few weeks apart to make sure you break the life cycle of those bugs. Terrific. And then you should find over time that those birds will disappear and go and find food elsewhere.
Something else, yeah. Hey, Kathy, thank you for that. Email here from Margaret. Can you please tell me if it is too late to spray for winter grass in lawns? And if not, what should I use?
No, it's not too late. A lot of winter grasses haven't actually popped their head up yet. They'll still be waiting for a few more rains and a bit cooler weather. It depends on your lawn what you can spray. Mm-hmm. There's certainly a winter grass killer, which is a really good one, but you need to really have a look at the back and see what lawn you've got and whether it will take the weeds out or take your lawn out with it as well.
Okay, you're listening to Tracey Daniel. Tracey runs the turf farm. Joe's got a question for you too, Tracey. Hi, Joe.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're well, thank you.
Good. I've just seeded, put some seed grass in. It's a mixture of kikuyu and rye, and it's come up nicely. It's about 2 inches high now, but I've got a lot of small clover coming up with it. I was just wondering if there's anything I could spray with to wipe that clover out. I could wait till it's big enough to pull out, but there's a bit of it.
Okay, yeah, we generally would say to hand pull weeds where you can initially, because that's the best way to not set your lawn back. I am pretty sure, I'd have to actually have a little look at some of the products on the market to see whether it would take the ryegrass out as well, but probably a weed and feed would not be too bad with that.
Hey, Tracey, looking here on your website, you've got a bit of a comparison between real lawn and synthetic lawn. Where do you sit with all that?
Yeah, well, synthetic lawn certainly has a place.
Yeah.
You know, there's places where you can't water or you can't mow or you really can't get a living plant growing in there. Certainly you want to put it in those places. The things you sort of need to consider if you're putting it around your home is that, one, synthetic is quite a hot surface.
Yes.
So it can be up to 40 degrees hotter than a natural lawn around your home, and that really equates to more air conditioning costs, and you can't spend the time in the yard like you like to. There's also the environmental factors. You know, lawn produces oxygen and stores carbon, where your synthetic's not doing that. And it's not a great place for kids and pets to actually run around on and play. It can be a little bit unhygienic, I guess.
Hey, Trace, you got a lovely website. If people would like more information, I guess go there or give you a call. Or
what's your number there, Tracy?
Yeah, it's 857788 826.
Yeah. And the website? The
website is theturffarm.com.au.
And how's the Pinaroo Marching Girls going? Are they still in training?
No, I don't think they are in training anymore, unfortunately. That would be a little bit of fun.
All right, Tracey Daniel, lovely chatting with
stuff,
you.
Tracy,
Yeah.
really interesting.
Fantastic.
And thank you so much for joining us. And just give that number out again. Sorry, Michael.
It's 857788 826.
826.
And Tracy, if it's okay, perhaps coming into spring, we'll get back to you and you can give us a few more tips on how to care for our lawns and what to do if you are thinking about installing a new lawn at home.
Oh, absolutely. Always happy to do that.
Great.
And at the moment we have got a series on In the Garden with Kim Siris that looks at all your seasonal hints and tips. So in between time, tune into that and you'll get some turf tips every week.
That's on 4:39 Saturdays?
That's Sundays.
Sundays.
Yes, that's correct.
I can't give them too much of a plug, opposition station, but anyway, no. Thanks, Tracy.
All right, thank you.
Thank you,
Okay,
Tracy. Good
see
to
you
talk
later.
to you.
Tracy Daniel there from the Turf Farm. Great South Australian business. We're blessed in South Australia. We've got a few turf farms.
Yeah.